1, 2, 3.
If you had to describe the Elite Pro-Am in Cullman, Alabama in one word, that word would have to be sweltering. The temperature was hot and the humidity high all weekend long on the beautiful 900-acre campus of St. Bernard's Abbey. Those conditions left bow and release hands slippery, clothing wet, and any kind of looking glass foggy. It doesn't sound ideal for archery, but there were many pros and amateurs alike who lit up the ASA ranges with scores as hot as the mercury. The tournament kicked off with more than 300 archers packing the ranges Thursday afternoon for the Zebra Bowstrings team shoot. Pros and amateurs shot together for some friendly competition and to prepare for the days ahead.
Great shot.
But also to try to take home a little extra cash and bragging rights. On Friday, the pros hit the woods where we saw one of the most dominant performances of the year. North Carolina's Justin Hanna shot an incredible 36 up in the known pro class, which means he missed only 2 12 rings on the entire 20-target course.
Screamer, maybe? No, you got it.
He followed that up on Saturday with another stellar round to finish at 56 up for the weekend and headed into the pro pressure point shoot-downs with a 2-point lead over Christopher Perkins. Cara Kelly was the only archer in the women's pro class to put together 2 days with scores above par, and she carried a 6-point lead into the shoot-down over Emily McCarthy. In the senior pro division, no one shot more 12s than Tim Gillingham. The Hammer shot with confidence and a smile on his face through both of the qualifying rounds and took an 11-point lead into the final. The Open Pro division saw a fierce battle through the weekend between Joseph Goza, Dan McCarthy, and Levi Morgan. The three traded places atop the leaderboard, but it was McCarthy who led the pack into the shoot-down, just 2 points ahead of Levi. Welcome everybody to the 5th stop on the Delta McKenzie ASA Pro-Am Tour.
We should have some exciting shoot-offs today.
Saturday afternoon, the pros all left the woods and headed to St. Bernard Prep's manicured soccer pitch. There we saw Cara Kelly take revenge against the demons that derailed her in Metropolis.
So steady and so good under pressure.
All she had to do was hit the target on her last shot to take home her 2nd win of the season.
I went home, I regrouped mentally, and honestly felt more prepared for this tournament than I did before Illinois. And it was nice to come out here today and keep them in the 10 ring and do my job. So it feels great to be on top.
In the senior pro shoot-down, Jeff Hopkins, who had won the 3 previous ASA tournaments, gave Tim Gillingham all he could handle and then some, whittling down Gillingham's once seemingly insurmountable lead to just 1 point with 1 target to go.
This is not over.
But with a 12 on the final target, the Hammer claimed his 2nd win of the season.
Yeah, I mean, I started out good. It always comes down to yardage. It's hard to come out in the field after being in the woods all the time and, be able to nail those yards. And I was trying to lay up and play safe, and
just 4 points separated the top 3 archers in Open Pro, Goza, Morgan, and McCarthy.
And he 12s it, I believe.
But veteran pro Chance Bobuff has a saying he breaks out whenever he's in the lead: if I don't miss, you can't beat me.
Long bore. Ooh, that's 12 points.
Well, Dan McCarthy hit 12s on his first 4 targets and 2 10s to finish. He didn't miss, and no one can beat him, as he took home his 4th ASA win in a row.
Sometimes you just make good calls, and sometimes you don't. I mean, it's really not, I don't think I'm doing anything special or working any different than I have in the past. I think I'm just making good decisions, trying to not be greedy. I've laid back on some targets I think I would have went after a little more aggressive and probably shot more 8s in previous years.
The final shoot down of the evening proved to be the most thrilling, with just 6 points separating the 5 competitors in the known pro division.
Oh man, that is the center punch.
Christopher Perkins mashed the gas, hitting 3 14s, a 12, and 2 10s to squeak past Kyle Douglas and Justin Hanna and take home his second win of the year on the 6th and final arrow.
It's kind of long overdue, to be honest, but no, it feels awesome. Great group of guys out there. Everybody can shoot, and I mean, however many bonus rings we had, 15, 16 between 5 shots each, it's impressive. These guys cease to amaze.
While Sunday was supposed to be socked by thunderstorms and rain, it turned out to be the nicest day of the weekend, with cooler temperatures and a pleasant breeze. Most archers chose to finish before Sunday, and so just 200 amateurs hit the ranges to finish their rounds. Next up is the ASA Classic at Fort Benning in Russell County, Alabama, August 26 to 29. We'll be sad to see the last ASA of the year come around, but at the same time, we're looking forward to the Classic to see who takes home Shooter of the Year titles. See you all then.